Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my entire Suede handbag collection. I have 4 handbags in my collection. 2 of them are from Coach, the other 2 are from Parisa Wang and Oleata, and I'm always getting asked which bag and which suede material I prefer. So I'm going to kind of do a mini review on each of these and kind of share the details on the suede material, how it feels, how it wears, and I just cannot wait to get into all of these goodies because these bags are so decadent and delicious, and the fall season is finally here. I just put out all my pumpkins and fall decor, and I'm just really in the spirit of autumn. So these bags really give me all the fall feels, and I really am now definitely someone who is a proponent of buying suede handbags. I never thought that I would be because I thought they would be too high maintenance, but I definitely have changed my mind on that. So stay tuned to hear why that is in this video. But before I get into this, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Eliza, and I come on here twice, sometimes 3 times a week, and I review my luxury and contemporary handbags. And I love handbags so much that I invented a product for them last year called Handbag Heels. Handbag Heels are the first ever magnetic purse feet. We have 9 different colors and 2 different styles to choose from. They're designed to protect the bottom of your bags by elevating them off of any surface. They're a really nice little heel height so that you can have peace of mind if you ever have to put your handbag down on a skeptical surface. And they're also great for helping with those bags that tend to topple over. They'll really help your bags to stand up perfectly straight. Handbag heels are trademarked and patent pending, so you can only buy them with me. You can shop them at thegalsguideshop.com. I'm also in the TikTok shop. You can follow me at The Gals Guide Shop on TikTok. But all of that to say, if you love all things handbags and dressing them up and all of that good stuff, you're definitely in the right place. So you should consider subscribing down below. Hit that red button. I would love to have you join this community with me here. And to my current subscribers, thank you so much for being here. It is truly my life's passion to get on here every single week and chat with you about handbags. And I just love getting to connect in the comments section. And I'm just so thankful for all of your kind words, your compliments, all of your sweetness truly means the world to me, and I'm just so thankful that we have this community where we can share our shared love and passion with no judgment or anything like that. So thank you so much, as always. That being said, let's get into the video. So I'm going to start with my Coach bags because I just got a new Coach bag that I revealed on my channel. I will link that video in the description box down below if you haven't seen it already. So I just picked up this mini Rowan. I am in love with this bag. So firstly, this is in the warm brown colorway, and the suede is really nice. So I'm going to kind of describe the suede to you. This is a really kind of rubbed down suede. It's similar to the suede you'd have on a pair of boots. It doesn't really make any marks, see, as I'm rubbing it. It's not like changing the color from light to dark or anything. It's not very fuzzy at all. And what I love is that the mini Rowan is very structured. So you have a really nice like bowling Boston style bag, and then they have it paired with this gorgeous maple leather for the handles and the trim around the bag, so you've got a really nice contrast. Anywhere that you're actually touching the bag is leather, so that's really nice. The handles, the strap, and around the zipper where you're going to kind of be manhandling a little bit is all leather. So I really do like that from kind of an overall durability standpoint because you're not really going to be messing with the suede much. The suede on the bag is definitely durable. I don't find that it like scuffs easily, which is nice. The thing I have noticed though is when you do have the handles, and it's happening on all 4 at this point, so when you have the handles up, these handles are creating little indents in the suede. So the metal is kind of rubbing into those areas. You don't see it unless you have the handles down. When you have the handles up, you of course don't see it. That can be kind of part of the problem because when they sort of bend inward, or you know, they kind of move to be flat on the bag, that's where you get those indents. So I don't know if there's maybe a product out there that would create some separation between the bag and the handle. That might be something I can think of, but I will say you do get those marks, and I think it's because the metal is, you know, a stronger material than the suede. It's a delicate suede. So that's kind of my thought on this particular suede. I think this colorway, the warm brown, is just beautiful. It has more of a red auburn undertone. It really looks like a milk chocolate bar to me, like genuinely I think it looks like a Hershey bar. This is so nice. I love the mixture of the leather, and the stitching on this bag is like a really beautiful coffee with cream color. So you can see it here. The stitching on the bag is pristine. I do want to mention, I do have my handbag heels on this bag. So these are the magnetic purse feet. These are the gold round, and you can see the heel height that we've got here. And then inside the bag, this is what the magnets look like. They're super easy to apply. I applied these actually in my unboxing video of this bag, and it took me 30 seconds. So genuinely, they really do help to protect the bottom of your bags, and it's going to help to kind of protect the suede here on the front and sort of the piping on the corners. So I will say I haven't had this particular bag long enough to give you sort of an overview on how it's wearing. I am planning on doing a full review on this bag, and in that video I will go through how this is wearing. But I do have another Coach Outlet suede bag that I've had for longer, which is this mini Eliza. And just to show you, it is basically the same material of suede except for different colors. So this one, I will say, is slightly different in the texture, so I will tell you that. I actually think the Rowan suede is a little bit thicker, it's a little bit denser, like it's a little bit more rubbed down, where I actually think the lack of fuzziness, if you will, is going to help with the durability. So I am going to show you on the mini Eliza. So this is a little top handle bag. We have the gorgeous suede. I can't remember the name of this suede color, but you can see it does have some kind of shifting to it. When you rub, I think this color definitely has a little bit more like fuzziness. As you can tell, as I'm going up, it's getting lighter, and going down, it's getting darker. So this one has more of kind of a fuzzy overlay to it. It's not as rubbed down as the newer version. And on my bag, I do have some marks. They're not bad. I just have some sort of like scratching here, but it's not super noticeable. It's honestly just like based on touching it. Like, as you can tell, every time you kind of touch it, it changes a little bit. So I will say this one is beautiful. However, from a durability standpoint, it's actually probably the least durable out of the other bags. So I am going to show you those next. But I will say, like, I have some scuffs. I have some marks on the back. I have like a little, I don't know if you will be able to see that, like a dot here. You know, I took this out with me quite a few times last fall. However, I don't think I wore it a whole lot. I never wore it in the rain or anything like that. But just to give you a little overview of this bag, so where you open it, this is also leather. So this is a flap, and you pull this open, so you've got the leather there, and then you've got like this bean here that you can hang on to when you open this, and the interior is also suede, which is really decadent. The top handle is that leather too. It can be slightly cumbersome to get in and out of just because the opening is so narrow. It is a mini bag, so I will say you do kind of have to fuss with it a bit, and I do think that could lead to more touching and handling of the bag. The crossbody strap is also leather, which I love. This bag has more of a butterscotch caramel sort of shade. I think that the leather that they used is a beautiful color. It's really more monochromatic to me, so I find that this leather matches this suede color really, really well, whereas on the warm brown shade, it's more of a higher contrast. So I like both. I think it's absolutely stunning. Of all of the bags, this one has not held up as well as the others. Next, I'm going to show you my Oleata suede bag, and this one, in my opinion, has held up the best. And I'm telling you, I really don't have any marks on her. This is the Oleada Mini Portfolio Satchel, and it's in this gorgeous wine red. I believe they also came out with this in chocolate brown. I have to check the website and see what they have this particular bag available in, but from a suede standpoint, it is amazing. First of all, it smells so good. It has a sweet, luxurious scent to it. It doesn't have like a strong leather smell. It has like a beautiful, it's not perfumey, but it has like a sweet, almost berry scent to it. I don't know what it is, but they do use a lot of sustainable materials to make their bags. And I just love that about them. Also, Oleata is designed for women. They make amazing bags that are so versatile. And so this back pocket is my favorite thing on this whole bag. I put my phone back here, it's iPhone 14 Pro, and it goes right in this back pocket, and then it's hidden from the rest of the bag. It's also easy access because it doesn't have like a zipper or a button or anything. It's just there for me to quickly grab my phone. So I love that. I also love that you've got the leather for the top handles, which is where you're touching the bag the most. And then there is like the suede where you have the zipper. So you are kind of touching this suede in here. And it has a really great like wide zipper opening. The interior is like a micro suede. I can't remember the exact name of this interior, but it's really, really nice. And then this one does have feet on the bottom. I should have mentioned the mini Eliza also had feet, which is good. I think having feet on a suede bag is essential, but this one actually has the suede on the bottom. It doesn't have leather on the base. So just keep that in mind. I don't have any marks. Not a single mark on this one. And again, I've had it for over a year at this point. The back has some, you know, just like movement of where I've touched it. So this one, I will say, has a softer, fuzzier overlay. It's more kind of like a carpet material, like a suede carpet is how I would describe it. I do feel like there's some sort of protective layer on this suede because it is held up so well. I'm telling you, it has like just a beautiful thickness to it. It's really, really nice. I do feel like this bag is at the level of high-end luxury. I also want to mention it comes with the adjustable and removable guitar crossbody strap. I love this bag as a top handle carry, so that's how I predominantly wear it, but I do like the convenience of having this as well. And then I like the fact that you've got the leather buckles too, so you can make the bag a little bit bigger if you wanted to open the belted feature on both sides. But overall, this suede, in my opinion, is the best quality of all of the suedes that I have. So I would definitely recommend Oleada's suede if you are looking to start your suede collection or just want to kind of take the plunge on one bag. I would recommend checking them out just because, as I said, it's high quality, it's luxurious. The bags are very spacious, and I do feel like this has held up incredibly well. Last but certainly not least is a bag that was gifted to me this year by Parisa Wang, and this bag brings me genuine joy. Like, I enjoy carrying this. This is the Parisa Wang Soft Grace Top Handle Bag. This is in the tan suede. It's not in the chocolate suede, so they have two suede colorways in this bag, and it is so nice. It is a decadent style. I like the fact that you've got this kind of like soft, flexible kind of squishiness to the bag while the base has a lot of structure. This one also has feet, and the base is suede as well. So far, I've been liking this a whole lot. This one has no leather. So you've got the suede crossbody adjustable and removable, suede top handle. So you are touching the suede consistently. And then the bottom here, you have to push this little button to open up the bag. And then it opens up into beautiful, gorgeous suede. And then you have like a canvas material deep down in the bag. This is the most spacious of the three. I will say this one fits the most of all of them. The Oleata mini portfolio fits an iPad mini and a book and stuff. This is like a full-on work bag. You can definitely fit a lot more in here than you would even think. This one also comes in a smaller size. I like the medium because it's a great everyday style. But let's talk about the suede. So the suede on this one is very, very soft. It's incredibly fuzzy. So it has that like soft fuzzy overlay. As you touch it, you know, the color does change. You can see the fingerprints, all of that, right? So I will say this one is the one that shows the most marks. However, I think it's kind of part of the character of this bag. Like, this is kind of one that you wear. You know, you show the wear on it. It's going to kind of build that character and history over time, which I think is a part of its charm. This one also has a back pocket with a magnetic closure. We love that on this channel. That is one of the best things that I think a handbag brand can do. Parisa Wang is another one that makes very practical styles. They also use the same manufacturers as high-end luxury brands such as Saint Laurent, such as Prada, and their quality is top tier. I'm telling you, the stitching, pristine, everything on it just feels delicious to the touch. I think for me, this one is durable, but because it is so soft, you definitely see marks on it. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't have any scratches or anything yet, but it's definitely like there's a lot of movement to the suede. I love the look. I actually think the monochromatic all suede looks very fall. It makes me feel like I'm carrying a little teddy bear with me. It is amazing. It's an amazing style, but just letting you all know, if you are someone that gets bothered by, you know, different kind of fingerprints or something like that. Some people out there don't like patent leather because it shows fingerprints and things, so this is kind of like that sort of suede. However, it does have a lot of decadence to it. It has a lot of depth in this color. The suede is just delicious. It's honestly a delicious bag. So I do recommend it. I think it is great. The capacity is perfection. The look of it is perfection. I love the belted feature. I love the slouch. I'm in love. I'm obsessed, over the moon with this bag. So I do want to say that, and I just wanted to kind of give you an overview on this suede. Now, of these three brands, which do I recommend the most? I will say, I think I'm gonna knock out Coach, if I'm being honest. I love the look of it. It's beautiful, but if I'm comparing between these, I'm picking one of these. And it's simply because I think the overall kind of feel and quality of it is a little bit better. The Coach, as I said, is a little bit more rubbed down. This one wins for durability, in my opinion. This one, I do think you just simply can't go wrong. I mean, it doesn't show too much when you touch it, and I also don't feel like I have to baby this bag. I like the fact that you've got the touches of the leather, things like that, just to keep in mind. I hope that this helps give you perspective if you're looking at suede bags, some that have all suede, some that have some leather. So for me, this one is the most practical and the most durable. From a style standpoint, I think I have to go with the Parisa Wang. This bag looks like a high-end luxury bag, and for the price point, the quality is so there. I mean, it is amazing. I know I've said this over and over, but I think for the look, if I'm looking for a trendy bag in the suede material for fall, I'm probably going with this one. But the Oleata is kind of more of a long-term, stand the test of time kind of suede staple. You really can't go wrong with any of them. I do love the Coach ones, but the other two bags just give me a little bit more of that like juicy excitement for the suede and just give me a little bit more of what I'm looking for. So I do love the Coach outlet bags. I think any suede that you get will add a level to your outfit. It will give you another layer. I love mixing materials, and I think suede just automatically gives you that extra depth. So that is going to conclude this little collection haul and review on all the suedes. I would love to hear from you. Do you own any suede handbags in your collection? If so, let me know what you have. I would also love to know which you recommend. I am kind of still maybe on the hunt for another. I love my suede collection. I think it is perfect, but I wouldn't mind having another one, to be honest. Also, as I said, I'm in this fall mood. I did my nails today, and they're like the fall leaves colors, and I'm just like obsessed with them, but hopefully it's not chaotic in this video because they're like all different colors. But I painted them at home with my little gel set, and I'm actually obsessed. I think that they're So cute. So I had to share those with you. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post handbag reviews twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, and we have a lot of fun over here. I am going to be doing a bags for sale drop. I'm going to be doing the fall drop. That will be coming very soon. So I have a collection of handbags and some wallets cultivated for each of you. This is the first time I'm investing in bags to strictly sell to you. And as always, prices are going to be amazing, immaculate, under retail, like well under retail, in either very good to pristine condition. I am really pleased with the bags that I've picked up. I've got Louis Vuitton, I've got Gucci, Fendi, so there will be more to come, so definitely stay tuned. And if you have any questions about anything that I shared with you today, I would love to chat with you in the comments down below. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.